talking in there. Farhan's in there, so we'll probably make a decision later.
Donnie, to what do you attribute Brett's struggles to tonight?
Not sure. Look, they get the ball up. They got some guys that are tough matchups for him, I believe. All through their righties. They're not a rollover club. They're guys that, Rendon shoots the ball the other way. Escobar shoots the ball the other way. Zimmerman's willing to go the other way. Werth's willing to go the other way. There's some guys that make it a tougher matchup for him. It's not a club that's exactly out there trying to pull him and roll him over. So that's a little bit. He still was throwing the ball good there. It seemed like he was cruising pretty good. And then hit the snag there. It was the sixth, I think, and just couldn't seem to get it out there.
You guys are the first club, or the last club, I should say, this season to lose 4 straight. It's the first time you've done it all year, so you haven't really had any slumps. What do you make of the last 4 games and just kind of where you're at right now?
Tonight's game didn't really do anything. We didn't really have a chance to. We got behind. We had the little flash there at 2-0 that AJ hits the double, Brett gets him over, and we weren't able to get the run in there. I think that makes it 2-1. It may change the game a little bit. Brett gave us a couple innings to score. Tonight was a game that didn't feel like we were ever really had a chance to win it. The last 3 before that felt like we could have won all of them. So this is really other than the Met game, the last road trip, it seemed like we've been in pretty much every game, had a chance to win. This is just hopefully a little blip today, and we get back on track tomorrow.
How do you make sure it doesn't turn into a bigger blip?
You get the ball to Zach Greinke. Take your chances.
What did you see from Peraza today in his debut, and what did you think of his wheels?
It was interesting. I hadn't really had a chance to even see him on film. Heard that good speed, good bat to ball skills. Didn't really strike out that much, didn't walk that much. So he struck out and he walked and he showed his speed. So we got to see the whole package tonight. Interesting though, because you can't teach that kind of speed. And looks like the ball jumped off his bat a little bit. On the ball he hit first time up, shoots the ball to right, and the ball hit second base. Both balls hit on the nose. So, again, for the first time, pretty good.
The flip side of not losing the 4 in a row is that you have since the first 30 whatever games of the season, you haven't really strung together 20 or 30 games of a lot of wins. What's sort of helped you guys towards that 500 mark over the last one?
Well, early on I thought we were pretty good. Maybe, it's been so long ago, I don't really go backwards hardly at all during the season. Seemed like early on we were pretty good, jumped out there quick. Our offense kind of went south on us for a little while there, about a month or so. And really since then we've been fairly consistent. I felt like, our pitching steadied out and been a little funky here lately, but I think that's just another blip. I think we're going to get that back on track. I don't really know. We just haven't really strung the games together and put both parts of it.
Don, over the last 26 innings, your starters have given up 26 runs. I know it's a little skewed because of that 1 inning for Greinke, but moving forward right now, are you satisfied this team has enough pitching to get you to where you want to get?
Yeah. In our first step really is have a chance to get in the dance. So I think we're definitely capable of that. In the last, how many starts? 26 innings.
5 games of
Yeah.
starters.
So again, I think anytime, for me looking at a season, it's never try to get caught in any little 7-day windows, 10-day windows when you have, a bunch, a long way to go. So, again, we don't like going through this, but I also think that, our guys are going to give us quality innings. I think that's the key to our real success is us getting good starting pitching, us playing good defense and getting further back into the bullpen where we're trying to get, 5 to 6 outs instead of, 9 outs and, make it easier for us.
How much of that, you mentioned that bits and pieces have worked, but getting all of those parts, offense, defense, believing it to work in the same way at the same
Well, I think it all goes back to the pitching. I mean, last week we get to 16 over, so we're creeping towards that 20 over 500 mark where you're trying to get 20, 25 over, and then we creep back, so I think 16 was as far as we've gotten this year. And you have to have all those pieces working together. Defense is one of the things I think is consistently you can play every night, so that should be day in, day out pretty good. If most of your guys are healthy and you're staying pretty steady with that. So, and pitching for the most part, starting pitching, if it's healthy, is pretty much consistent, through the course, the guys' track records. I think originally you see Kershaw, you see Greinke, you see Anderson, you see these guys, you're going to get pretty steady starts in general. And so that's how you kind of creep down the road. And then when you hit spots where you don't and you tax your guys out in the bullpen, then you're asking for 4 innings, and you're asking for 4 innings, and you're asking for 4 innings. Then you're putting guys in spots that, you got guys that are tired, and they've been 3 out of 4 days, and then you got to go to a guy that you don't want to go to. So, the key is that starting pitching getting us to the point where, again, we're trying to get 5 or 6 outs to Kinley instead of, 8 to 9 outs to Kinley.
Not any update on how many's MRI?
I haven't heard the actual MRI results. I did see Dr. Elatrosh just as I was walking to the field. Without getting technical, he sounded like it was not like a really, really serious hamstring. Other than all hamstrings are fairly serious, so it's not a 4 or 5 day thing. It's going to be it's going to be a little bit. But I'll let Stan and those guys give you the actual grade and but in general, talking to Doc, it didn't sound like it was a major, blowout.